begging in Portugal and what to do about that. That's a thing I don't think I've ever talked about. And I often get this at the supermarket. Somebody showing me a picture of some kids and like, and holding out their hand, and for some food and so on. And it's clearly a well-run routine. I tend to give a little bit of change, and Mrs. M even says, "Oh, look, they've seen you. They're coming after you now. They're following you back to the car." And I tend to give a little bit of change. What's your view on that? Are people begging money from you?
No, I don't. What I do is I've had this strategy all of my life, which is when it comes to donating money, I have my club and I donate money there, and then that's me.
That's it. That's your lot.
Occasionally I'll give to a busker if they're any good, because I've done a bit of busking. Actually, that's one thing I see here at my local Lidl is there's this guy, and everyone kind of knows him, but he kind of like, he sits there and he sits and he plays guitar, but he plays like just one chord over and over again.
Yeah, if you're passing at quite a speed, you imagine he creates the impression that he's busking and singing entire songs.
Yeah,
but he's just doing the same thing over and over again. That's a pretty good ruse, isn't it?
But what frustrates me is when we were, but I mean, obviously we weren't, when I used to go busking with my sons, we weren't really doing it for the money. We were doing it for like practice and the crack, really. But I always said to my sons, we learn every week. We learn new songs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We pushed the boat out and we took decent equipment and we wore like band T-shirts and we made an effort. You know, whereas this guy just sits there, a can of beer on one side, smoking half the time, and
same chord over and over again.
Yeah, and not making any effort. And I feel like, dude, you'd probably make more money if you stood up and put some effort into it.